Directly from 42nd Street in Midtown Manhattan, New York. I am your host Harbin and you're watching my channel YOLO. You only live once.
Let's talk about today's topic, the 4 credit cards that actually gives you high credit limit. Why do you want a high credit limit? As you know, in order to basically be financial savvy, to maximize your uh, lifestyle and to maximize the points, to maximize the rewards, you want to basically have a situation where you have built up high credit limits. It comes very handy in emergencies. It can basically gives you a lot of protection, and you can build your high credit limits with relation. All the 4 credit cards that are on this list actually can get you very high credit limits by making or building relationship with those credit cards. The way to actually build limits and increase limits is by basically spending on those credit cards and then paying them uh, at the opportune time. The best way to actually make uh, or get your credit limit increase is by paying every month in full for those credit cards. So you maximize usage of the credit card, but don't carry balances on the credit card. Instead, paying the credit cards will actually help you build and increase your credit limits. On the top of the list, the first credit card is issued by JP Morgan Chase. It's the Ritz Carlton Black Card. It has a very high limit, credit limit of 91,000. You can actually build a good relation with Chase. Chase actually known to have very high credit card limits, and slowly and steadily you can actually make or increase your credit limits to this level. The Ritz Carlton Black Card actually has a minimum limit of I think $10,000. So you start above $10,000 to begin with, and then you can actually go on making increasing the limit to this level. The second on this list is the Accolade Merrill Edge Visa card issued by the Merrill Edge arm of Bank of America. It's Accolade Merrill Visa. It has a total credit line of $75,000. Again, this card actually, if you build your relationship with Merrill Edge, you can actually get a high credit limit on your credit card. This card also has a very high cash credit line available, which is $52,500. I have never seen a cash credit limit of this level in any other card. Even on the Ritz-Carlton card, if you look, the cash limit is only 4,550, while on this Accolade Merrill Visa, the cash credit line is $52,500, and that's a huge, huge limit. Travel rewards card from Bank of America. So the Bank of America actually issued the travel rewards card. The Accolade card is from the Merrill Edge, even though it's still being issued by the parent company, Bank of America. But this one is actually issued by the Bank of America, and it's called Travel Rewards Card. The credit limit on this card is $50,000, and the cash credit line available for this card is $20,000. So the cash credit line was the maximum for the Accolade Merrill Edge card. So last but not the least, the fourth card, which has a very high credit card limit, is the Apple card by Goldman Sachs. It's relatively a newer card, and I have been using it only since They actually came up, I think, in the last 5 years or so. But still, they gave a very high credit limit to begin with. It's a $30,000 credit limit on this card, and that's actually a high limit. And I'm pleased with it. It's actually a good card. Use wherever my phone is, like, and it's good. You can actually change your number online itself, and it's easy to basically create temporary credit cards number with this card, and then you can actually use that online. So whenever I actually use the first time an unknown website, I use the Apple card by changing the number, creating a temporary number, and then using that number to make the purchase. But all these four cards actually have very high credit card limits. The high credit card limits are considered high when it is above $25,000. Uh, these all cards are above $25,000. The total credit limit for these four credit card is $246,000 with a cash credit limit of $77,000. So if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment if you would like to see something that is of interest to you. Once again, if you are trying to build your credit history or trying to basically increase your credit limit, these are the four institute uh, where there is a best bet you can have to have a very high credit card limit. Thanks.